welcome to EGMN Movie Reviews. My name is Richard.
I'm Emmanuel.
And we're here to discuss A Girl on a Train. Well, now I want to tell you right now that we're in the Hilton at the U of H's campus because, one, we can't really afford a nice place, so we're doing this for free, as well as, at the moment we can't use our own houses. So you're going to probably see different, from other reviews, different settings. So hopefully that doesn't really mess it up for you. Also, I want to say we're going to do a spoiler-free review as best we can. But seeing as it is a mystery, it's going to be kind of difficult not to go over some plot points.
The synopsis of the film is that a woman named Rachel, she normally rides a train every day or so. And because she had a divorce, she's fantasizing about this perfect life she wanted. And on the train, she always passes by her old house. And in one instance, she sees an affair going on. And then it leads into the woman that she saw finds out eventually she's murdered. And so she's grappling with the fact that maybe she committed it, or she's trying to figure out why it happened.
Now let's add that she becomes obsessed with this couple that was next door to her house, and that's where that generally starts. And that character is Megan. And so when she becomes obsessed with Megan, and then she notices what looks like an affair going on, then that's where she really goes crazy. Also, like to add, we're going to try to stick to positive as much as we can, but sometimes movies just have really sucky moments. So this movie it does. It's not the greatest film, but I would like to say that at first the story actually really does start really well. First, we get to know our characters, Rachel, Anna, and Megan. Megan's the girl that goes missing, and Rachel is our main character. And then Anna, she's the wife of the husband that divorces Rachel. Now, when we start with Rachel, we see that she is drinking a lot. Now, I want to say one of the bad moments in the movie, however, is that we focus too long, way too long on that train. And that train, they didn't need to be too literal. It didn't need to literally be a girl on the train throughout the whole movie.
The reveal of what she saw took a while for the film to start moving, because it was basically focused on setting her up as a character and introducing the problem that she has. But then when she actually sees the event that she saw, it's probably like 20, 30 minutes in. So that really took me out of the film on one occasion.
It took me out of the film as well, especially since the movie was really supposed to set up a mystery. But it took too long explaining her problems. And we felt sorry for her. I mean, it's hard not to. I mean, because she's going through a divorce. And that's the reason why she's drinking. But, I mean, later on we find more about it, but, and the why. But from what we can tell, we're starting out with someone who just generally has an issue. But then we started seeing what Haley Bennett, the one who plays Megan, I really feel she didn't do her best in this. I think she could have done a lot better.
It leads into another problem with the film, which is lack of development for the other characters. I think, coupled with what Haley's going through, being not that great of an actor, she was given a part that wasn't really well drawn. And so she became the stereotypical character, the girl that's always sleeping with people and all that stuff. And they try to give her some depth in how, in some part of the film, you find out more of her backstory. But then it doesn't feel earned, it feels kind of forced in. And the movie's more, I would think as an audience, they would be more focused on the mystery aspect and not her as a character.
Now, I'd like to add that the actors in this, we have Emily Blunt, who plays Rachel, our main character. We already mentioned Haley. Rebecca Ferguson, who plays Anna, I think she does really well. Justin Theroux, did I say that name right?
Yeah, Theroux, it's French, I think.
He plays Tom. Now, his character was very underdeveloped. When we go for development in this movie really didn't do a good job other than Rachel. Emily Blunt's performance, I thought she did really good. She did very well. Luke Evans, He plays Scott. He's the one that's he's married to Megan. His character was pretty developed. Actually, he was much more developed than Tom. You know, and then we have the therapist, Edgar Ramirez. He's very good. He's a really good actor. I think he was wasted in this movie. I really do. I think he was wasted.
Even in the scenes he was in, he was good, but I mean, there's a point in the film where you think he's going to be part of the plot or at least part of the mystery, but again, that's another opportunity that was kind of thrown at the side in the service of other places the story wanted to go into. But in the scenes he was in, he served as a really good counterpoint to the imbalance that Rachel has. He was very, very much a character that was in control.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even when things were getting bad for him, he was still on top of things in a way.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, the scenes we're in were short, but overall, it didn't detract from the film for me.
Now, I'd like to add that both male characters really showed dominance, and that it really shows in this movie that they were going for that kind of domestic abuse type thing, that's similar to Gone Girl. However, Gone Girl is a very different movie, but they were definitely going into what women who are in bad marriages go through, and I think that was really good, and they really needed to focus on that more. So this is EGMN Movie Reviews. My name is Richard.
My name is Emmanuel.
And that's it. We're done.
See you next time.